Hi guys, I hope you're well and you had a good Easter. I just wanted to make a quick video, and it will be quick because I know some of my videos can ramble on and they can be 20 minutes long, which is crazy, but this one I hope will be quick. There's only 4 products that I want to talk about today, but all of them are fantastic. You know, if you've watched my videos, I am a little bit of a high-end cosmetics snob. I do like my higher-end cosmetics, but that is purely because I think that they work better, and I do know they are worth the money, or the ones that I recommend are worth the money. But also, I do buy a lot of drugstore cosmetics, but maybe I don't talk about it, but that's only because I don't feel that they are good enough to talk about. But these 4 products I'm going to talk about now are definitely good enough to talk about. I've discovered them in the last few weeks and have reached for them over my higher end cosmetics. I think they're fantastic and would recommend them to anybody. So the first product I want to talk about is a brow ink. I don't know if you've seen, but in some of my other videos I've talked about my love for the Cosmetics a la carte brow ink. It's a really nice liquid eyebrow pen which just tints the eyebrow for the day. It's semi-permanent, it does wash off, but it just doesn't budge all day. You can get a really nice looking natural brow with this. You can mimic the brush hairs with the ink, and I just love that it's long lasting and really easy to use. So the dupe that I found for that is one by Gosh, and I'm not sure if this is new, but I've never seen it before and I just had to buy it because it looked almost identical to the Cosmetics a la carte one, which cost $21.50 or something like that, which is crazy expensive. So this was $6.99 and I picked it up, and I have to say it is absolutely identical to the Cosmetics a la carte. Exactly the same formula, exactly the same packaging. It's such a good dupe, and I'm so happy I discovered it because I will definitely be repurchasing this one over the other one any day. So it has exactly the same kind of really fine felt tip nib. It draws really nicely. It's very liquidy, much more liquidy than the SUQ eyebrow pen, which is also good, but I think that works best if you want a really natural looking brow. But if you need a little bit more filling in, or you like the more defined brow, then the Gosh one and the Cosmetics a la carte one are much better for that because they have more pigmentation and more liquid comes out, so you get a more defined look. But I would recommend that if you're thinking about getting a brow ink. You really don't have to spend 20 odd pounds, which the other 2 cost. This one for $6.99 is just as good, and I really love this. So the next product I've been loving is an eyeliner, and this is by L'Oreal, and it's their Super Liner Super Liner Perfect Slim, and this is really good. I've tried a lot of eyeliners. I love having a flick, and I use gel and liquid a lot because I usually find that felt tip liners are a bit harder to use, but this one is really easy to use by L'Oreal. It has a really nice fine felt tip nib. You can get a thick or thin line with it. It's really liquidy, it lasts really long time, and you can get a really good kind of flick or winged out look with it, and it's very black. I really like this. I'm not sure how much this costs. I think it's about £6 or £7 or so, but it's just as good as other felt tip liners by Chanel I've tried, or Lancome, or MAC even, but the L'Oreal one is fantastic. Staying on eyeliners, I wanted to talk about these ones which I got the other day. They were sent to me as a press sample, but I have used the black and the yellow one all weekend, and I think they are so nice. They're new eyeliners by Sleek, or by the brand Sleek, and I'll show you one at a time. But the packaging I love. They've gone a little bit more chic and sleek. It looks much more expensive than the other Sleek packaging that they've had before. They're a really nice pencil liner, but they're very soft. They're such nice quality. They're almost comparable to the 24/7 Urban Decay liners, the Stila liners, the MAC Pearl Glide. They're just as soft and creamy as those. There's no dragging. They're really easy to use. They last a really long time. You can smudge them if you smudge as soon as you apply, but after a few seconds they set and they will not budge, which I love about them. But I love the creaminess. I really have to use, if I'm going to use a pencil liner, I have to use one that doesn't drag and is super creamy. And the new Sleek ones are fantastic, and I think they're $3.99 each, so that's really cheap. I also love the Avon Glimmer Sticks as well, which I talked about on my blog last week, which I'll link below. They're really great eyeliners as well, very similar in formula, just a little bit more waxy. whereas these are more creamy. But they're £6.99 or something, so about £6. But these for £3.99 are amazing quality. They come in 20 shades. I got sent a red one, which I probably won't wear, and a yellow one, which is really, really nice. It's a very nice kind of golden shade, which I find on the inner corner looks great, or under the waterline, and that's that one there. And I'll swatch the red one for you. But they come in 20 shades, which is amazing, and I definitely will be buying some more when they come out. These are available from the 11th, so I think that's Wednesday, if you're interested. But for £3.99, the quality is definitely comparable to some really expensive, great quality eyeliners, which I mentioned. Last but not least, I have talked about these in my last video, but I couldn't do a great drugstore products video without mentioning these again. And they're the L'Oreal Caress lipsticks. Absolutely love these. Now, if you like a strong pigmented lipstick, if you like a lipstick, then they're probably not for you. But if you're like me and you love an easy to wear, soft, easy to apply, glossy kind of plump looking lipstick, if you want a lipstick to make your lips look really, really healthy, fresh, plump, really nice for the summer, then these are absolutely fantastic. They're definitely comparable to my Dior Addict in Singulier, my Lancome Le French Touch lipstick, my Shiramura Unlimited Shine lipsticks. These are very, very similar in formula. They're very creamy, really soft to apply. They're almost like a balm. They're hydrating. They give a sheer amount of colour, but not too sheer. It's more than a tinted lip balm, and they offer a really glossy finish, so you don't need to wear a lip gloss. I love these. And my favourite shade is Lovely Rose, which is number 3. And that's a really nice kind of everyday wearable bright pink. And it's that one there. But can you see how glossy it is? They're really, really beautiful and balmy and glossy. But the formula of these is amazing. It's much more expensive feeling than the £6.99 price tag. And would definitely recommend these if you want a really easy to wear lipstick. The other one I have is called Tempting Lilac, and I really like this one. It's a bit darker than I would usually go for, but it looks really nice for kind of when you don't want to wear an obvious lip, when you want your lips but better, and it's kind of a deep pink with a mauve undertone. And the other one I have is a really nice red. I'm a little bit scared of wearing red lipsticks, but this one, because of its almost sheer formula, I find that I can actually get away with wearing this in the day, which I really like. It just gives a sheer wash of kind of a pillar box red, and that is Rebel Red. But all of these are really great. Every single colour, I think there's about 12 I really, really want. I think they're really nice. I did buy a lip butter the other day, which I have here in Cupcake, and I have to say I'm really disappointed by these lipsticks. They are nowhere near as good as the Caress lipsticks. The formula is a lot more waxy and sticky, whereas the Caress are very, very creamy, really easy to apply. They just glide on, whereas this one is sticky. You have to work it really into the lips. It just feels heavier and waxier on the lips, and I just don't really know. I swatched them all in the shop and there were no colours that I wanted really. The Caress lipsticks I find are more appealing to me shade wise, but this is the colour I picked up, and it does look nice on my hand, but when I apply it, it kind of almost has a frosty finish to it. It's a kind of bubblegum pink, but it looks like it has shimmer in it when it doesn't, and I'm not sure I really like it, to be honest. But I think they are in general a little bit more pigmented, so if you wanted a hydrating lipstick that's a bit more pigmented, then maybe the Revlon lip butters are more for you than the L'Oreal Caress, but I personally prefer the Caress. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed. These are just a few of my favourite drugstore products that I am really loving at the moment, that I would recommend anybody to buy, and they are just as good as any higher end products that I have tried in that category. So I hope this helped, and I will speak to you soon. Bye.